therapy could be, two people could be a group, might be a short therapy session. It's late at night. Some people need to sleep. Timmy, you don't have to
Shorter
do
than
anything.
Spain's run, maybe.
Okay, yeah. You got to take your little shots there. But Timmy, it's been a while. We're here. We're gonna talk a little bit about the World Cup. We're gonna talk about Luminades, whoever we played today. A
Minutes,
couple of
whatever.
the stories of the World Cup. But how about you, man? How's the podcast going? Tell everybody the various views of podcast.
It's going well. It's going well. We appreciate you. Guys, we always have to give back credit to the Milan Weekly podcast. At the end of the day, it was so much fun doing these Patreon, sessions and therapy sessions that I wanted to do it more. And I think I actually came to a point where I was so busy in my life and I didn't think I could take on this. So I give you guys credit because you guys have been doing it a lot longer. And man, it's rough. Thank God I got my buddies on to give me a hand because I wouldn't be able to
It's
do it
not
by
easy,
myself.
right? And
No,
even this
much
break of
respect.
this month, even with Steve, sometimes with the kids and all that stuff.
Oh
But
man,
it is therapeutic, and I appreciate it to be coast to coast to you guys doing your own thing. But just love how we could spread the love. And speaking of spreading the love, it is for the 14th year we are doing this. I've been helping out for the last 14 years. I put the GoFundMe link in the comments, guys. So we do have the Toy&Food drive this Sunday, the 18th, World Cup final. Yes, I know. So World Cup finals at what, 10 a.m. I believe.
10 a.m. to 4. Yeah,
No,
yeah,
the actual
exactly.
game. The actual game, I
It's
think,
at
is at
10 a.m.
10. It's at 10
10
a.m.
a.m. Eastern.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
It's all good. We're
yeah,
doing it for a good cause, but all the money will be going or towards our Walmart run, or we're going to be donating directly. The website, the Welcome Hall Mission actually has a donation link directly on the page, so we'll see. And as we've
yeah.
done all the other years, whatever fees, GoFundMe, you guys, Patreon, all the contributions will go help to pay for those. So we
Amazing.
will be taking some videos, and I'm be helping out in the trucks like we always do. And I'm trying to wonder if Italy was playing on this World Cup final. They would have to put TVs, Wi-Fi TVs outside because you're still doing it for a good cause. It's like, okay, can I come in at 12 instead of 10? And you got to be there.
Yeah.
So, oh
Right
man,
after the game, maybe, half of the people. It's okay,
we'll
guys,
see.
for a good cause. If your team's not in there, get there and help the cause. So
Speaking of not in there, right? At the beginning, I was a bit, Italy's not there, and I was being like typical. No, I'm not going to watch the World Cup. I'm not going to watch
no,
it. It's not a real World Cup, and shut
it's
the
been
fuck up,
great.
Vinny. I've been
It's
watching, and
it's
uh,
been great too,
look,
man.
the results that
Love,
we've seen,
love.
right? And let me take you through, like, if I would have told you at the beginning that you would have had Netherlands versus Argentina, Croatia, Brazil, England, France, Morocco, and Portugal, Spain, Germany, not there, right? Um, and I think even at one point for like 6 7 minutes during the game of Germany and was it Costa Rica. At one
Yeah,
point, Costa Rica and Japan were going through. Yeah,
yeah, because
and
Costa
Brazil
Rica was winning.
and Brazil, like it does.
Spain and Germany or whatever. Yeah, Spain and Germany was.
Spain
We're
and
not.
Germany, we're gonna get like it was
It
wow,
would have been great.
But out of all these, what has been the biggest surprise for you? So Netherlands,
Morocco,
Argentina, got to be Morocco.
Morocco,
Is it
Morocco.
because of our knowledge of maybe Moroccan soccer, or is it like people always talk good about Morocco, and we don't usually
I thought
follow
Canada
what they
was gonna
do.
beat them. So maybe my
No,
lack of
no.
maybe it was my lack of African soccer, and I will admit that I actually thought Canada would have a good chance against them. I thought Belgium would be able to be better than them. There's always that surprise team that puts in that heart, and you know what? They are carrying the African nations now, so we'll see. Frank wants to know if Shiki
Which
Shiki will be celebrating a World Cup win on the 18th. Hopefully, Frank. We have an inside joke, but yeah, shout out to Pele, always spreading that love, love, love. I hope he gets better. Hopefully, we'll see what happens with that.
he's still
But
in
yeah,
the he's still
critical
not
care.
he's critical care.
He's more
Um,
stable, but we'll see. We'll see what happens.
So, looking at all this, right? How about the Ronaldo thing? What did you do you put any
Best thing.
do you believe
Best
like
thing.
the coach wasn't happy and he benched him for that, or
If he did, good for him. He grew a pair of balls because we all know, talking with my Portuguese friends, man, Fernando Santos has no balls. So if he did, good job. I think it was a good move. We saw what happens when Portugal doesn't have to cross the ball in every play to Ronaldo, and they can actually play with the ball at their feet and on the ground. Honestly, I don't think Ronaldo should start another game unless they go to the finals, and maybe the last 10 minutes if they're winning at it, so he can hoist the trophy up.
it's still Cristiano Ronaldo. Let's not kid ourselves. But I was surprised that this crybaby attitude is even in the national team, because I was like, okay, when he did Manchester United, and let's be honest, Ibra too did it in the past with Barcelona, Il Malo di Pancho, like they like to call it. But I was surprised with Portugal, and even surprised not seeing Leao start games. Are you surprised about that?
Again, not surprised knowing Fernando Santos. He's an old guy rider. That's what he does. He likes playing his old guys, man. Like even that game that what was it? The one that didn't count for anything. They lost to Korea, right?
Yeah,
They play João Mario in the left mid. Like come on.
he still
He's
plays
having a
like
great
even.
game, but like why wouldn't Leao start on the left side attacking mid or left wing? He would put João Mario there instead. It's to me it doesn't make sense. I think Fernando Santos is this is if he doesn't win this, it's his last time he'll be coaching the national team. And I think you got to give a lot of these younger kids chances to play. Like let them play. Like the old school's done, man. We're done. The golden generation of football is behind us. It's time for the new kids to take over. Anything we know of soccer, cultural football, anything that we grew up watching is done. This is the last of it. This World Cup is the last of what we know soccer as, football
Yeah,
as, cultural as.
it's sad to say, but
Yeah,
does look like it's going that way. Then I'm gonna
yeah.
be cheering for France, which I've never pictured me saying those words, but only for Giroud and to take England home, because I think England now it's
Yeah.
gone on to
No,
their.
come
It's
on.
good that they've won with these youngsters, but who have they've played?
Nothing. No
And
one. No one.
we shall see. But France England, do you actually see England pulling an upset?
It's gonna be a tough game. Could it happen? Yes. Could it not happen? No. Like it's up in the air. I think it's a coin toss at this point. Toss a
No,
coin,
France is
heads
gonna
or
eat them
tails.
alive. Come on, stop. France is gonna eat them alive.
You know what? It's yeah. If I had to put money on a team, I'm putting my money on France. But literally, I think it's a coin flip. It's literally a flip of the coin to tell you whether it's either gonna be France or
And
England.
is it a coin flip for Croatia and your team,
Oh hell
Brazil?
no, hell no,
Mhm.
man. Listen again. Anything can happen. I'm not gonna.
This ain't no South Korea here, right?
Yeah, no. Croatia is better than South Korea, but Brazil does tend to play better against bigger teams. I was going to say clubs, but teams that open the field more because it allows Brazil to counterattack a lot better. They
Do
have
you
a
do
harder
you
time scoring against 10 men,
I don't
right?
see this being a high scoring game.
I've
I
been
don't think
listening
this is
to a
gonna be
lot
a
of
3-4 goals.
I think so. And I think
You
it all
think so?
depends on if Brazil gets one early because the floodgates open with that team, man. If Brazil scores, like the success to stop Brazil this World Cup is to not let them score early.
Yeah,
If you
because
can hold them off to the end, you can hold them off. The minute you let Brazil score early, there is no better team on the pitch that can counter anyone than Brazil.
that
France comes second to that.
that I gotta give it to you. And
Yeah,
I've been always joking from the beginning that when Argentina lost Saudi Arabia, I'm like, guys, these guys are going to the finals. These guys are going to the finals. I don't think Netherlands has what it takes to beat Argentina. I don't
I
even
do.
think we've seen Argentina play not even at 80% of what they're capable of doing.
Listen, I'm trying to keep my biases aside, but I don't get the hype around Argentina. Remove Messi from that picture. Think about this one. Remove Messi from that picture. Who do they have? Do you think Argentina is
Lautaro,
a powerhouse team without Messi? Lautaro.
Lautaro's been
Lautaro is
such
just
a
as good as Lukaku for Belgium. Combined, you want to know here's an interesting fact. You know which club team has the players with the most open goal misses. Inter.
It- Lukaku and Lautaro
Yeah, and Brozovic missed a couple.
and Brozovic and Bros.
Yeah,
Ah, you gotta
but
love.
he's
You gotta
having a
love.
decent tournament, so we'll give him credit there.
Let
But
me
yeah,
let
I
me
don't
ask
know.
you something. Let me ask you something.
Yeah,
What would you? What is worse? Your team, your country not making the World Cup, or not winning a single group in your group? Let's say you're in a group. Let's say Germany,
kind of
Spain,
like a
right? But Italy's in
Canada.
there. But you don't win a single game. You don't
Yeah.
score a single goal, and you get sent. You get shipped home. Like that. What's worse? It's a
Honestly,
hard
that is a
one.
hard one. That is a hard one. I'm
to
probably gonna
make to
say
make the
something right
World Cup,
now.
it's like the embarrassment in front of everybody. But now it's like you don't even score a goal and you get sent home packing like that. Let them win
Let's
muster,
put
maybe.
let's do it this way, okay?
All
If
right.
Italy made it to the World Cup and your
Mm-hmm.
capitano was Chiellini, and this news came out about the Juve thing, would it have been good for the Italian national team? What's happening in Italy right now? Probably not.
Probably not because now
Yeah,
now you got players coming out and talking.
yeah.
True
And there's so
Milanista de
much.
Scelio.
There's a lot of stuff happening in Italy right now, and I had a conversation earlier today, and it probably all the Italians listening to me, guys. I'm half Italian, so just saying it. My last name's Barone. It's really Italian. My middle name's Nicola. So you can't. My first name's very white. I don't know what my mom chose there, but anyways, um, it's honestly, as much as I hate to say this, Italy's future for the next 10 years, besides the midfield, look terrible. Terrible. And I wouldn't be surprised if there's a lot of more missed tournaments. Sorry to say. Maybe not the next one, because if Italy can't qualify for the next one that has 48 teams,
Yeah, that's a bit of a
that's
that
a
would be.
problem in itself. That's a problem in itself. But guys, I don't see anybody that can stick out besides Tonali, Miretti, maybe, Rovella.
Yeah.
Those three guys, I don't see a future for Italy right now. Like in terms of forwards, defenders, guys. Italy with no Bastoni, maybe.
Gabbia.
Italy, Gabbia, guys.
Oh my
Italy
god.
without a. Have you taken this in? This is the problem with
Okay, well,
Italian soccer right
now
now.
we were trying to talk about joyous things, how we
Yeah,
beat Luminazzi today, and you come out to me with Italy has no fucking future. We know there's going to be
it's
no future.
tough,
We need.
man. It's tough to watch. Trust me. I'm used to having my two teams in the World Cup. This time I had two teams, but Canada had to replace Italy. Come on,
Let's
good for
see what we
Canada.
muster up in the next Euros. But yeah, speaking of today, everybody was having a meltdown that we were losing against the Serie D team. I watched a little bit. Liked
Same.
Adli's goal.
I was in the car driving,
Yeah, I
had the
know
game on my
nothing.
thing. Yeah.
Nothing crazy about the game. I liked what I saw from Adley, and again, whether we're gonna win or lose, right? It's just like we're not gonna celebrate this win, nor we're gonna
Who
be like
cares?
losing our mind. This is a
Yeah.
preseason game, but they're playing next on the 12th, I believe, against Arsenal
I think it's
on
after the World
Tuesday,
Cup, no?
Tuesday the 13th. No,
Wasn't
no,
it supposed
Tuesday
to
the
be
13th.
really, eh? I thought it was
Yeah,
after the World Cup. That's gonna be a cool one.
yeah, they're gonna do.
That's gonna
They're
be a cool
doing
one.
like a mini tournament there in the where are
Yeah,
they?
why not?
UAE. But we'll see like all the players that are that are not at the World Cup. But
Yeah.
going back to World Cup, and then we'll talk about Milan. Who's winning? You're going with Brazil?
Brazil or France at this point, I think. You know what? I'll be honest, guys. You heard it here. I called it from on our podcast. My finalist actually was Brazil versus Portugal final. Brazil versus Portugal
Hmm.
final. That's my shout. I'm gonna stick with that. Um, I think Brazil is just too good of a team. Again, anything can happen. It's not freaking Brazil's been too good of a team many World Cups, many times, and have been kicked out. So it could happen. But if I had to put money on a team that I can guarantee me money back, hopefully, I'm picking Brazil.
Okay.
Second to that, I'm picking France. But if I right now, the way I'm thinking it's going, I think Netherlands kicks out Argentina tomorrow, or is that Saturday? That's tomorrow.
That
That's tomorrow.
is.
That's tomorrow
Let
at
me.
2 p.m.
This is one game a day. No, that's it.
No,
Croatia,
no, two
Brazil at 10,
at
and
10
Netherlands,
a.m.
Argentina. So you're saying Argentina is not passing Netherlands?
I don't think so. I don't think
Well,
so. I would love to see the Brazil. I would love, guys. Let's be real here. Wouldn't everybody love to see Brazil versus Argentina? I don't think it's ever happened in the World Cup stage, and it's one of the biggest rivalries in the world. It'd be
that's
beautiful,
very
beautiful,
true.
beautiful to watch. Is it gonna happen? I don't know. Argentina versus Brazil for me in the final. It can't happen in the
It
final. It'll
can
happen in the
happen. No,
semis, though.
can only happen in the
No,
semis. Yeah.
in the
So
semis. Right? Everybody wants to watch that game. The problem is that I don't think, guys. It's how good Messi plays that day. It's literally that, because you take out Messi from that team looks shambolic. They look terrible. Honestly speaking, they look terrible.
but they look terrible. But just like Portugal won a Euro without Cristiano
Without winning
Ronaldo,
a
right?
game. Yeah. And without winning a
So
game.
and without
It's hard
winning
to
a
say.
game. So
Yeah. In
so
90
okay, me,
minutes or
I'm just gonna
whatever.
stick with Argentina because there are a lot of Italian roots in Argentina. I know my
Hey,
grandfather,
hey.
my great grandfather was in Argentina. Messi's
Brazil has
grandfather's Italian.
Brazil has the most Italians outside of Italy.
I can't cheer for Brazil.
No, what I
Uh,
know 94. I know. I understand.
I can't cheer for Brazil. We
Trust
can't
me, I was
we can't do.
frustrated too.
It just brings back the because you know what, you always hate the ones that are better than you, right? And that's why I fucking hate
It's
Brazil.
the only one. Yeah, the only
Uh,
that's true too.
yeah,
It's okay.
yeah.
I gotta get a
So
custom jersey with 9 stars on my jersey.
9 stars. Okay, okay. Let's take it easier. Zayek has been back in the rumors. Do you believe anything? Are we gonna get somebody for winter? Do you
I think
believe Milan?
I think Buchanan actually. That's what I've been seeing the talks. The Canadian kid, 13
That's,
mil.
they're
It's a
talking
toss
about
up.
that. They're talking about.
I
I,
would
I'm
take him.
I'm still like not sure. Like Kajar, did he get back on his injury, or is it like really bad? Because I know he got
No,
hurt, right? So
I don't think he's like injured, man. I think he's just not complete. Like he's not injured to the point that he can't play. I just don't think he's physically fit to play. He's like kind of in between.
yeah.
I honestly, I think, come on, man. The guy's 30 something, knee injury. He's like
No, no, I'm
his
saying we might have to go get a, maybe
yeah.
Vortex is gonna come in and maybe
Ciao,
play Chow, so not Vortex is
ciao.
in the midfield.
Yeah,
Um,
he had a great
so
game today too,
okay,
by the way.
yeah, no, he did. No,
Yeah,
I like those
yeah,
kids,
he's
and
good.
the
Ciao.
so and okay, how about this? Do we get to sign Leao? Which does not necessarily mean we're not going to sell him, but are we signing Leao before the start of the season?
We have until 2024 to get rid of him. That's the way. That's what I'm sticking to right now. We
So
have
you
to
don't
get rid of
say
him, whether
you
we
don't
sign him
put
or not. Right? If we do sign him, we still sell him. In my opinion, I love Leao. Love Leao, guys. I'm cheering. I kind of have this hope for Portugal to win, and hopefully Leao's on that in the finals. I like the kid. I actually really like him. My FIFA player in pro clubs is Leao, modeled after Leao.
what
I
a
have
goal he
him on all
scored
my
too.
FIFA with a smile on his face. I don't know if you saw the replay of that.
Yeah,
And they're like, I love this kid. He was smiling while he saw the ball going in. I love Leao,
and
but I love
if the price is
Milan
right,
more.
always
I
the
love
team first, right? But somebody
I love
comes in with
Milan more.
150, 170 million.
You got to. You
These
got to.
guys,
That would
guys, let's think about it.
yeah.
Milinkovic Savic, supposedly Milan had offered two payments totaling 110 million. Belotti back in the day was supposedly the
70.
rumored for 80.
Yeah.
Guys, if you don't move on these players, we're not the EPL. We're not going to go get
No.
120 million euro players. And so we shall see. But this management will not sell them for cheap. If you want to pay, you want him, come and pay, right? So
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think we might see something with the Leao signing,
Right. I
and
think I think Leao sell. You sell Leao, you work a deal with Chelsea. They want Chelsea want him so bad. Bring in Ziyech, cut a cost. I spoke even with Facebook Frank. I give him credit, man, for this. For the Facebook Frank's knowledge is pretty good.
no,
Could be
he's
a
good.
little
He's good.
bit rompepale, but it's okay. but he knows his stuff, and he said a good point. He goes, guys, you sell them to Chelsea for 100 mil. You take Ziyech in that conversation, and then you spend 100 mil to bolster all the other positions you need. Right? it's good, right? It's good for everyone. It's good for the
More
team,
than
you
a
know.
hundred,
Yeah,
more
more
than
than
a hundred.
100.
That's for sure.
Yeah, it was like Leao, Chaloba, like a couple of those guys
Yeah,
plus the 100. So there's a
most-
couple players from Chelsea that can do it. We need it, guys. If our owner is not going to cough up the money that we need to play, then we gotta sell to buy. It's the name of the game, man.
work with Shevchenko and I work with Kaká, right? It's not like they went on to great careers after that, but hey,
Yeah,
we had to pocket
exactly.
the money. Speaking of money, um, last question for you: is anything gonna happen to
Yeah.
you?
I hope so. Nah, I don't even care. I
Let's
said
not put our
I
conspiracy hats on here.
yeah,
Is
probably
if
not. Probably
something will
not.
have, I do not see. The only punishment, because from what I've been reading, and I'm no financial analyst, and what I've been reading is just like putting on like cooking the books, right? You're putting on paper that you made this amount from this sale, but the money never came, and you're just bolstering this, and then that 19 million from Cristiano Ronaldo, like a gentleman's agreement. Yeah, okay, Ronaldo, you're never going to see that money, but
No.
it just seems the proper penalty for me. Go back to Serie B. What are you going to do with that? Put them truly, not like Barcelona, a year and a half that you can't buy anybody. You can't
Yeah.
spend money. You got to go with your youth players. You got to go. You got to rotate. You can't spend.
Guys, what's the point of putting them in City B? If they start losing players and they have to sell everybody in January, where are they going to be anyways? Mid-table, bottom table? So it doesn't make a difference whether they go to City B because let's be real, they'll be back next year anyways. So whether they're at the bottom of the table this year or in City B this year and come back next year, it doesn't make no difference. Like I don't even care at
The,
that point. I
the
care about the
club
Milan. I
was
don't care.
penalized. Let's put it this way. And I actually rewatched Bad Sports, that episode with Luciano Moggi, and it freaks me out. The correlation between the FIFA
Oh
documentary to this one, both Blatter and both Moggi, as they're talking to they did nothing wrong. To them, it's like, but I don't understand why I'm here. There's no, you know, and it just really, it's like, no, I didn't do anything wrong. But let's think about 2006. Forget Serie B, but did that not put Juventus back 10 years? When did they start winning again? Let not maybe not 10 years because they won those scudettos
2000,
in a row.
yeah,
From
the 9.
2006 they came back in 2000
12
2008.
after Milan won, I think. I think
So
after Milan won in 2010 was our last
those
Scudetto,
days of
right?
when they had Krasic and Diego, remember those kind of
Oh
players
yeah,
that they had. So they set them back. I would say, guys, what, 5 years? But they had the
yeah,
resources to get those players right when they changed everything around. Anyways,
right.
yeah. So I'm with you. I don't think they're gonna have nothing's gonna happen and everything's gonna be all rosy and
Listen,
whatever.
just give them the financial fair play rule. Fuck, Milan gets it all hit with us all the time, guys. Like, well, what the hell? Milan gets it, Inter gets it, all these teams get it, and blah blah blah. I don't know. That's a whole another story. Guys, at the end of the day, Juventus is Italy's team. Whether we like it or not, there'll always be a soft spot in Italy for that team, and
My and my
nothing's gonna
indigestion
happen.
can I go to Barcelona and their management,
Right,
them pointing the finger to Juventus about they should be now you Barcelona,
right.
or pointing the fingers at somebody about cooking books and
I know.
transfer fees and everything. Just shh, just don't talk.
But Barcelona just sold that's what they ended up doing, Vinny. They were so broke they had to sell their TV rights. Guys, at the end of the day, who cares? Catalonia wants to be their own country. Those guys have all the money. Everything in Catalonia goes to Barcelona. It's owned by the president. It
one thing's for
happens.
sure, dude. I miss Milan and I miss Serie A. I miss like just
I
regular. I know
do.
this World Cup it's been interesting. It's been fun to watch, but I can't wait to get back to the grind and see where we end up this season. Hopefully, and
One more
yeah, let's.
thing.
Yes, please.
One more thing for our fellow Patreon members listening in. Maybe I'll send this clip in the chat. Did you guys see that little paqueta dance or what? Huh? The little paqueta dance that I've been talking about for the last 4 years, even when he was at Milan and nobody believes me. I love it.
Boy.
I love it a little bit. You guys messaging me. Oh, we fucked up on that one.
to Patreon, maybe some suggestions that maybe we might do like a watch along from like a classic game. Won't be able to go on YouTube, and maybe some of the Patreon might not want to be on YouTube, right? Some of them might be criminals, but
Yeah,
in group therapy, we don't talk about these kind of things, right? It's
we
therapy.
don't
It's
talk about
therapy.
this. No, no, no.
Uh, guys, enjoy the rest of the week. You know what? Maybe next, because now Fabio is on vacation. He's in the Dominican
Enjoy.
Republic. He's dancing the merengue, the salsa. He's
Good for him.
drinking the Presidente beer. He's on a unpaid vacation because obviously we don't have to. He just started. He just started. I can't just. We
It's a
just
new
can't give him a.
contract. He has to negotiate next contract.
President is going to put that in the fine details. But yes, enjoy. Good luck for tomorrow, right? For you, 10 a.m.
Yeah, 10 a.m. guys. Let's hope. I'm getting
Let's hope
nervous
for.
already. I'm getting nervous already.
Let's just hope for a great turn for a great rest of the tournament because it's been quite
Exactly.
entertaining since the beginning. Timmy,
Exactly.
thank you for coming, not
Of
doing
course.
group therapy all by myself. Quick reminder, guys,
Anytime.
Toy&Food Drive, any donations inside the link. We shall speak to you guys soon, maybe by next Tuesday. The Tuesday is the game. I think it's at, what time does it say here? It's at 9 a.m. So maybe
Wow.
maybe we'll get together and talk about Arsenal versus Milan. Ovunque sempre. For you,
Or
Forza Brazil. Okay, whatever.
I
Forza
love it.
Milan.
Forza
Ciao,
Milan,
guys.
guys. Ciao.